Hello, Hugh here, first developer diary after the release of Samael, which I hope you're all enjoying, and I am now on the final run-up to coming out of early access and releasing Left Hand Path as a completely finished product. You can see what I'm working on at the moment is mostly what, I'm going to come over here, it's easier, what indie developers refer to as juicing the visuals, making everything feel crunchier, sound better, generally upping the extent to which you feel like a wizard, Harry. So initially what I've done is, there really is no side of this, which is good for this. Initially what I've been doing is I've been working on the lobby, the very opening area, which you'll see when this comes out has fairly significantly changed. And what I'm working on right at the moment, I've just finished, is the Grimoire, which as you can see has changed quite significantly from the initial early access version. It's all now hand put together, designed. You know, I have a fair amount of experience of reading through ancient medieval tomes, and so I've tried to recreate that experience as much as possible for the Grimoire. Should give you a bit of a feel, a bit like a scrapbook as well, because you'll see the spaces for the spells before you fill them out, and hopefully people will be excited to see what comes and fills those spaces. So that's pretty cool. Right now, the next thing on my list is I'm going to go through each of the spells in the game and just look at ways to spice them up a bit, make them punch a bit harder, make them feel a bit more magical. So I'm going to start right from the start with Lux, the light spell, and I'm going to work my way through from there. I've already fixed a bunch of bugs as well. Fixing some more bugs is going to be a thing I'm doing. I'm also looking at some bigger improvements or some more sort of system-y improvements, like for example ragdoll enemies when they die. I've done some initial tests on that and it sort of works. I'd be interested to hear what you think, whether enemies that ragdoll would be something that would significantly enhance your play experience, or whether you like meh, whatever, I don't care. Because it is going to be a certain amount of work to get ragdolls working for every monster in the game. It's not as simple as I thought it might be in Unity. There's a few steps you have to go through and hoops you have to jump through to get that working. But if I do that, I might also end up doing some other stuff which I'd quite like to do, like having the enemies automatically swing out and target your head, which would be quite cool. That's what's going on at the moment. Obviously also have the tutorial which I'm working on, which should make the game a lot more accessible. Story modes, both the lower difficulty setting and the lower horror setting are things I'm still working on, and I would love to hear your suggestions for how to achieve both of those, particularly with the wraiths. Must admit I'm a little stuck on how to make the wraiths not scary, or less scary. I'd be really interested to hear your suggestions on how to make those work without breaking the feel of Left Hand Path, because I still want it to be the game that we have been enjoying so far. I just want to make sure that more people can get into it and access it. So very interested to hear those suggestions. I will keep doing these updates weekly as always, as we move towards final release with what's going on, what I've done. So talk to you next week.